going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Colbert Heights High School for the varsity boys contest between Colbert Heights and Shoals Christian. Shoals Christian coming in at 5-18, 3-3 in 1A Area 15 play, while Colbert Heights coming in 9-13, 1-5 in 3A Area 15 play. I'm Bryce Balch, joined alongside my friend and partner Will Jacobs and our producer Sam Kemp for today's contest. Should be a good one, Will. We got two close in county rivals going at it today.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously excited to see what this Colbert Heights team has to do to defend their home court, and obviously had that special moment of senior night beforehand. But looking for Shoals Christian to come in here and just do everything they can to take that road victory from Colbert Heights here.
Yeah, it should be fun. We were talking to Coach Isaac Fuller before the game, and he had a lot of good things to say about his team, but also a lot of good things to say about Shoals Christian as well. It should be a good one. Here's a reminder that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Bank Independent. Thinking about buying a home or refinancing? Bank Independent makes mortgage lending simple with personalized guidance and local expertise you can trust. Visit bibank.com to learn more. Bank Independent, helping North Alabama homeowners achieve their dreams. Equal housing lender. We've got the starting lineups for today's contest. For Shoals Christian will be number 23, Malachi Sewell. Number 3, Levi Grutzik. Number 4, Rylan Pettis. Number 13, Knox Benson. And number 20, Rob Hyde. And for Colbert Heights, number 0, Eli Ratliff. Number 1, Caleb Fuller. Number 10, Jack Scott. Number 12, Tristan Ham. And number 33, Carter Suggs. To jump will be Rob Hyde for Shoals Christian. And for Colbert Heights will be Tristan Ham. It is senior night for Colbert Heights. And Tristan Ham will take the opening tip. They'll get it up to senior Jack Scott. Jack Scott suffered a season-ending injury in the first game of the season for Colbert Heights. And what a classy move by Shoals Christian to let Jack Scott get the first basket of the game on senior night. Shoals Christian will take it up the other way, and Rylan Pettis will take the equalizer as Jack Scott exits to a standing ovation.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, classy move by Shoals Christian, Jack, he's going to remember that for the rest of his life. I mean, it's one of those things, as you get older, you always remember your senior night, so a very special moment for him.
Yeah, Jack Scott, one of the 3 seniors on this Colbert Heights team, just suffered a season-ending injury, as we said, just after playing 6 minutes this season. Really unfortunate to see, but what a move by Coach Fuller and then Coach Sampson for Shoals Christian on agreeing to do that and let Jack get one layup on senior night on his home floor. Colbert Heights will take possession, head the other direction. Caleb Fuller brings it up for the Wildcats. Set on the left wing, skips it over to Kirby. Kirby spins underneath, off the glass and in. Caden Kirby knocks it down. Good move up and under there, Will.
Yeah, it's really important to play off 2, especially at this level. A lot of guys think they can block shots when in reality that they have a better chance just standing there and walling up. And really good job playing off 2, not changing his pivot foot to end up in a travel there, which is easy to do in a lot of traffic.
Mid-range jumper on the other end is good. Malachi Sewell knocks that one down. Steps into it at the free throw line. 4-4. All tied up. 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Suggs drives, and he's fouled on his way up.
Yeah, not a smart switch there by Shoals Christian. You got a guy coming in that's the leading scorer on the team. You got to hedge a little harder than that or talk a little more.
Knox Benson picks up the first foul, as you said. Carter Suggs, the leading scorer for Colbert Heights. They played last night against Phillips. He knocks down the first free throw. He had 28 points their game against Phillips last night. Caleb Fuller, the point guard, had 25 combined for a good chunk of their points last night. They'll more than likely be the key to victory today here for Colbert Heights as Suggs knocks down the second free throw. Rylan Pettis up the floor for Shoals Christian. Drives left, hands it off to Benson. Swing it around. Three-pointer on the wing is no good. Sails a little bit long from Levi Grutzik. Fuller will pull it back out. Baseline drive, Caden Kirby walled up, skips it across to Suggs. Pump fake. Gets to the free throw line. Wanted the jumper. He'll hand it off to Ratliff. Fuller to Ratliff. One dribble, spins, kicks. Out in the corner. Kirby's three-pointer, just a bit long, rebounded by Sewell. Pettis guarded by Suggs, hands it off to Benson. Benson to Sewell. Spins, goes right. Free throw line floater may have been blocked right there and rebounded by Sewell. Sewell able to get underneath and knock it off of Tristan Ham and keep possession with the Flame. Sewell into Benson, back to Sewell. Drives, walled up by a couple Wildcats. Mid-range jumper from Pettis is good.
It's a tough shot. Sometimes good offense just beats even better defense.
Caleb Fuller and Ratliff. Little two-man game. Fuller for three, just a bit long. Rebounded by Ham. One dribble. Ham, baseline. Caden Kirby, the easy layup to go. 8-6, Colbert Heights leads. 4 minutes, 51 seconds to go. Pass deflected by Kirby, but possession will stay with Shoals Christian. Three-point attempt. Benson on the way. Pulls around, almost goes down, but rebounded by Caleb Fuller. Fuller pull it back out. Get the screen from Ratliff. He'll drive. Kick. Kirby. Corner. Three-point shot from Suggs. On the way. Just a bit long. Rebounded by Sewell. Sewell up the floor. Skips it. Open three from Grutzik. No good, but the offensive rebound to Rob Hyde. Corner three. Pettis. Off the rim. Another offensive rebound from Hyde, and he's fouled on his way up. They'll say the foul is on the floor.
I think they call a jump ball there, Bryce.
Okay, they'll get him for a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Shoals Christian. Doesn't come away with any points right there, but great job by Rob Hyde battling on that offensive glass. Pulled down one, got him an open look at three, and nearly got him another look at the rim right there.
Yeah, and as a shooter, you don't want to get frustrated that those shots aren't falling right now. You keep taking them, keep pulling them. As Coach would always say, they're going to fall. You're not going to make everybody as much as everybody would like to. Just like that one right there, that one got tipped, but still a good look. And that's the thing that's been surprising me is Shoals Christian on the offensive rebounds. Outnumbering Colbert Heights currently at the moment, and something that you look at the overall spreadsheet. Colbert Heights prides themselves on their boards.
Yeah, hadn't been able to keep Rob Hyde off the glass as he grabs another offensive rebound, his third of the game, third on the last two possessions alone. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot. First free throw from him is no good. Trig Wagnon will check in for Colbert Heights, the first sub of the game. Second free throw attempt from Hyde comes up just short, rebounded by Colbert Heights. Wagnon wide open on this end of the floor. They skip it up to him for an easy 2 points.
The lack of communication there on the dead ball, you got to be more aware. That gives Colbert Heights a chance to set up this press.
Shoals Christian able to get it up past the press. Three-point attempt. Sewell, deep three, knocks it down. A shot by Malachi Sewell, and Wagnon's running in transition again. Wide open. Two straight possessions. Trig Wagnon's gotten a wide open layup in transition.
Yeah, that one kind of a busted up press there. Not everybody knowing where they're supposed to be at certain times, but both these teams, what I'm noticing, Shoals Christian has got their press set up on a couple of made baskets, missed baskets as we got a transition look here. Good find. Just got to catch the ball. But, not trying to do too much, trying to not let the other team get their press set. And that's key to breaking it. That's one of the key things to breaking it, is we get a transition bucket right there as Colbert Heights actually tried to set up their press.
Rylan Pettis all the way to the rim. Takes that one. It's 12-11. Colbert Heights, 2.5 minutes left in the first period. And we're talking about Shoals Christian doing such a great job on the offensive glass. You keep sending guys on the offensive glass, it gives up the transition layups. Mid-range jumper from Suggs is good. 14-11.
That's one of the beauties of basketball. Sometimes you got to sacrifice one thing in order to excel at one other area of this game. But there's no other stat more important than rebounding. Obviously, you don't want to give up wide open looks in transition, but you got to have confidence in your big man down low that they're going to do their job, other than just be big bodies that are going to clear out space for you.
Transition turnover.
Even guards are crashing the boards as well. That's the killer there. That why Colbert Heights is getting these open looks is their guards are crashing the boards, and I can't say that I don't blame them, but at the same time, at least one person needs to be back to prevent those easy 4 points that they've given up.
Wagner takes that one away on the defensive end. Kirby skips it to the corner. Fuller calling for the screen. Kirby on his way, sets the pick. They hedge it. He skips it across to Tristan Ham. Back to Fuller. Like he may have wanted a three right there for a second, but he'll hand it off to Kirby instead. Kirby drives baseline, corner three. Fuller going to end on the front of the rim. Offensive rebound to Colbert Heights. Second try from Fuller on the way. No good. Rebounded by Suggs. Kirby gets it inside to Ham. A whistle knocks Benson for the foul. Just a little too much hands there from Knox Benson, trying to deny the ball down low on that block, but just a little bit too much contact there for the baseline officials' liking.
Yeah, and that just results in a scramble on defense. Shoals Christian gave up 3 offensive rebounds there. First 2 shots by Colbert Heights not great. The third one would have been the best look they had, but ultimately led to that foul just off a lack of communication and just your basic scramble drill.
Fuller able to get this one in. Kirby wanted the free throw line jumper. Back to Fuller in the corner off the back iron. Offensive rebound again to Suggs. Corner. Wagner for 3. Puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound again to Fuller. Back out to Wagner to Suggs. His three-pointer. No good. Another rebound. Kirby. Free throw line jumper. No
Stop
good.
Settling for jump shots. They're clearly not falling. As they get a bucket right there off a layup. It took a lot of time off the clock, but getting those rebounds, at some point you got to say, all right, all 5 guys except for my big man has missed a jump shot here. Let's try to attack the rim and get a paint touch. And that obviously worked out for them.
Three-pointer on the other end from Grutzik, no good. Rebounded Colbert Heights, 5 seconds on the clock. Wagner running in transition, spins, can't get it off, loses the handle. And after one period, the score, Colbert Heights 16, Shoals Christian 11. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Welcome back to Colbert Heights High School. Start of the second period. Colbert Heights leads this one 16-11. The Wildcats will start the second quarter with the basketball. Carter Suggs brings it across half court for Colbert Heights, their leading scorer. Fuller trying to get them set in their offense, but some good on ball pressure there from Shoals Christian. Suggs steps left, tries to get inside, pulls it back out, gets it to Fuller, nearly taken away. Kirby drives, kicks out to Wagner. Wagner pump fake, hands it off to Suggs. Suggs drives all the way inside, nearly gets the and one. He'll head to the free throw line for two.
Good drive by Suggs there, again, lack of communication, switched to screen, put number 20 for Shoals Christian on him. It's an easy guard on big matchup that you take advantage of.
Rob Hyde picks up the foul there for Shoals Christian as Suggs will head to the line to shoot. Knocks down the first one. Justin Thompson will check in favor of Caden Kirby. Suggs' second shot off the back of the rim and rebounded by Wagner. Great save there by Trick Wagner, able to keep this offensive possession alive for Colbert Heights. Suggs at the point, looks for the screen, he gets it. Drives left, doubled underneath. And batted out of bounds by Shoals Christian. In for Shoals Christian checks Aiden Dillion for the first time today. Baseline inbounds for Fuller. He'll skip it in to Wagner. Back to Fuller in the corner. Knocks it down. He's had a couple good looks today. Finally able to see one go through is Fuller.
Yeah, and that's going to do wonders for his confidence too. You always want to get that first one.
Sometimes just got to see the first one go through. Shoals Christian's finally able to break the Colbert Heights press. Mid-range floater from Pettis, no good. Rebounded Wagner. He's fouled in the backcourt.
Maybe a little bit of a frustration foul there. It seemed like he was the only one that was able to break that press. Just picked one up 90 feet away from the basket. Those typically always are your frustration ones.
Suggs crosses half court, gets it inside, nearly loses his footing, but able to hold on to it. Wagner on the wing, steps back, looked like he wanted the three, but he skips it to Suggs. Suggs telling Wagner to shoot it, had a good look. He steps into a three of his own off the back iron, rebounded by Fuller, and he steps out of bounds.
No, I agree with Suggs there. He should have shot that one, had a wide open look, got the big to roll down to the basket and took the guard with him. It's an easy look.
9-point lead for Colbert Heights, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Flame able to get it across half court, looking for some help, but nearly taken away by Wagner, and he loses the handle. Colbert Heights, some active hands on defense. It feels like ever since the Shoals Christian was able to see a couple go through at the start of this game, Colbert Heights has really turned up the pressure on defense.
Yeah, and the Shoals Christian's just playing right in their hands. They're getting across half court and trying to get their offense set back up. Just throwing it right to Colbert Heights, just playing too fast.
Fuller able to steal that one. He's in transition, gets it up to Wagner. Back to Fuller. Fuller will skip it inside. Salih puts up the shot, swatted away by Hyde, but he gets his own rebound. Able to get it back out to Fuller. Fuller, a deep three-pointer. He's fouled on the shot.
That foul may be underneath.
Excuse me, they'll get Jaden Salih on the foul underneath the basket. It will be Shoals Christian basketball as Rob Hyde checks out for the Flame.
You got to slow down here. See, just dribbling, you can't break a press by dribbling. And Colbert Heights is not running and jumping it out off the inbound. They're just doing this to slow them down, but obviously it's speeding them up and forcing turnovers, and that's exactly what Shoals Christian has done. got bailed out by a foul right there.
Possession arrow favors Shoals Christian. Excuse me, they'll get Shoals. Colbert Heights to the foul. Get up, Fuller in transition. Finds the cutter. Colbert Heights will head to the line to shoot some more free throws. This time, Justin Thompson draws the transition foul. Third team foul on Shoals Christian of the second period. First free throw from Thompson, no good.
You know, Colbert Heights has the lead in this game, and they've been to the line a lot, so this not really hurt their chances by much. But, you know, just think about the transition points off of turnovers you're leaving out there by missing these free throws.
Second free throw, no good from Thompson. There's another one. And then Thompson will pick up the foul. As you said, the frustration foul, misses both free throws and picks up the foul pretty far away from the basket. Sewell looked like he wanted the three, but he has slipped on the court right there and lost his footing a little bit.
Yeah, that's a bad look.
Fuller gets it up in transition.
He may have slipped, but you know, there was a one entry pass to break the press, get it right back. You know, you can get that shot anytime you want.
Justin Thompson steps out of bounds. Both teams struggling to find some offense here in the middle portion of the second quarter. Sewell able to get it in and back to himself. Skips it up to Welch. Welch, deep three-pointer, no good. Gets in and able to grab the rebound. And saved by Shoals Christian.
Got to slow down. You finally got a chance on your side of the half court to run your offense.
Three-point attempt from Tristan Davis is no good.
Good job to get back and stop this transition run by Colbert Heights here, though.
Layup attempt, no good. Second try from Kirby will go. Colbert Heights able to set up their full court press again. Welch brings it across half court and he'll travel. Tried to plant his foot, just a little bit too strong, picked it up.
Yeah, you know, from where we're sitting at, probably couldn't see the front of his face, but, you know, I bet his eyes were giving that pass away. They've gone to that side of the court the entire night so far. So it's an easy jump and easy read for the defender.
Kirby with the basketball for Colbert Heights. He swings it over. Ratliff wanted it to Fuller, but he'll give it to Kirby instead. Kirby drives, baseline. Jumper off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Pettis. Pettis skips it up in transition to Grutzik. Grutzik to Hyde. Hyde, jumper. No good, off the glass. Just a little bit too quick on that one. Fuller heading the other way. Colbert Heights finds Kirby in the corner. Kirby drives, kicks back out Fuller. Three-point attempt, Wagner on the way, no good, off the glass. Rebounded by Rob Hyde.
You know, again, another deep shot that didn't fall, but that one, good ball movement, led to the wide open shot. You know, that's another one of those. Coach is going to tell you, hey, keep taking them, keep shooting them. They're going to fall, I promise.
Shoals Christian skips it up in transition. Able to draw the foul is Knox Benson. He'll inbound underneath their own basket. Fourth team foul on Colbert Heights. The next one, Shoals Christian will be at the free throw line in the bonus. Benson tries to skip it to the corner, a little bit too strong on the pass. Was looking for Rylan Pettis. Looks like he lost the handle on the pass, and Fuller will have it heading the other way for the Wildcats. Wagner to Ratliff. Kirby commands the offense. Skip it back to Wagner. Hodges to Fuller. Fuller, a three-pointer. Good. Knocks it down. His second of the night. Caleb Fuller nearly steals the inbound pass, but Shoals Christian able to get it across half court. Sewell looking for some help here. He'll hand it off to Benson. Pettis drives, loses the basketball. Taken away by Tucker Hodges. Hodges 1-on-5 in transition, and he'll commit the offensive foul drawn by Knox Benson.
It's a good call. 1-on-5, it's a lot of people complain about that call. The defender's feet obviously not set, but it's a player control. He initiated every bit of that contact. I like the call there.
Sewell able to get it in for Shoals Christian. Been scoreless for a few minutes now. Shoals Christian has trailing 25-11. 1:45 to play in the first half. Jumper, no good from Grutzik. Rebounded by Eli Ratliff. Fuller skips it up in transition to Suggs. Suggs, pump fake, drives, gets inside, foul. They'll whistle Suggs for the travel. They'll say he took one too many steps on his way up. 1 minute, 31 seconds to go in the first half. Sewell gets it into Benson, finds Pettis. Pettis crosses half court. Caleb Fuller charged with the blocking foul. 15 foul. Shoals Christian head to line to shoot two.
Seeing these go through would be big for the Flames here, like you had mentioned earlier, being scoreless for a few minutes. Finally getting a chance to slow down, go to the line, take advantage. I know you only get a certain amount of time at the line, but take your time, breathe, relax, see it go through, boost your confidence, not just for you as a shooter, but as for a team.
As we said earlier, sometimes you just got to see one go through. Pettis knocks down the first one. Sometimes it's that relief of looking up at the scoreboard and seeing a different number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you look
absolutely.
up for so long and see that 11 that watching it turn to 12 and 13 may make you feel a little bit different here in the last 1 minute, 30 seconds of the first half. Colbert Heights controlled by Suggs. He loses it. Controlled by Fuller. Ratliff at the free throw line, spins. Up, off the glass.
Good
Nearly
move by
in.
the big man there.
Sewell controls it the other way for Shoals Christian. Crosses half court, pressured. Nearly taken away, but controlled by Pettis. Pettis gets it inside into the corner. And they will say Grutzik stepped out of bounds.
Got away with a charge there, too.
50 seconds to go in the first half. Colbert Heights a chance to extend their lead going into the break. Kirby to Ratliff. He'll hand it off to Fuller. With a foul inside. Drawn by Tucker Hodges. Rylan Pettis picks up the foul. Fourth team foul on Shoals Christian. 33.7 seconds left in the half. Fuller to inbound, gets it into Suggs. Back to Fuller in the corner. Puts it up. Good. Knocks it down. Suggs caught the inbound pass, set that little pin down screen for Fuller in the corner.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to feed the hot hand. Like we had mentioned that Fuller's been the leading scorer as he's got the basket now.
Suggs in transition, knocks it down. 5 quick points before the half for Colbert Heights. The full court heave is no good from Shoals Christian. Colbert Heights takes a 30-13 lead into the halftime break. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Colbert Heights High School. Start of the second half, Colbert Heights leads Shoals Christian 30-13 in the varsity boys contest. Colbert Heights will start second half with the basketball. I'm Bryce Balch, joined by my partner Will Jacobs alongside our producer Sam Kemp. A reminder that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Bank Independent. From personal banking to business solutions, Bank Independent's committing to helping North Alabama thrive. Bank Independent, built to serve, not to sell. Member FDIC. Colbert Heights swinging it around on this first offensive possession of the second half. Wagner drives, kicks it out to Kirby. Kirby hands off to Fuller. Trying to get something going. Get it into the corner to Wagner. 30 seconds off the clock already in this first offensive possession. They get it to Suggs. Suggs goes all the way to the rim, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I'm sure that was talked about at the half, too. You know, just looking at that last possession, like you said, knocking 30 seconds off the clock before even taking a shot or taking a look at the goal. You know, that was something that they struggled with in the first half. So, obviously, that was an adjustment that they made coming into the second half. Something I'd like to see from Shoals Christian is mixing a little 2-3 zone. Obviously, you know that Colbert Heights didn't shoot well in the first half. Make them shoot you out of it. And if they do, then that's when you go back to matching up. But you know that Colbert Heights is going to try to drive because they didn't shoot well. So it's a chess game.
Suggs knocks down 1 of 2 at the line, and then Wagner picks up the full court foul. Got to shake things up here in the second half, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and plus, you know, they're coming out. I'm sure both teams went in and drew something up. But like I said, you know, it's a game of chess.
Mid-range jumper. Shoals Christian's no good. Benson grabs the offensive rebound, and he is fouled. First try from Grutzik wouldn't go, but Benson cleans up on the offensive glass. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Benson's first shot off the glass, no good. Second attempt from Benson. Knocks it down. Both teams with 1 point on their first offensive possession of the second half. Kirby heading the other way for Colbert Heights, hands it off to Suggs. Suggs, baseline, puts it up. Been blocked by Hyde underneath.
Yeah, forced that one there.
Doing the right thing, getting to the rim, but got to recognize when you're a little smothered right there and make a decision to kick or pull back out.
Yeah, that one he should have backed it out, or, you know, backed it out to where he could have got a skip pass across, because the way the Shoals Christian crashed down on him like that, somebody on the other side of the floor was open.
Shoals Christian heading the other way. Sewell. So underneath. Pettis. His shot no good. Second try, he's fouled by Suggs. Good job by Pettis. A little bit undersized, but being physical underneath. Not too physical enough to draw or be called for a foul, but physical enough to create some space for himself. Had a good first look at the rim. Didn't go, but able to battle and grab another offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's as much a mental thing as it is a physical thing too. You know, like you said, being undersized, but having that ability and that want to say, all right, first one didn't fall, let me get it back. And as he goes 1 for 2 at the line, obviously not what he wanted there, but still giving himself and his team that chance of saying, hey, I'm not giving up yet. I don't care what the score is. And there's still plenty of time left in this ball game, too. I mean, that's not to say that this game's over by any means, because it's definitely not. But just one of those things. It sends a message without sending a vocal or saying anything.
Lead by example. Colbert Heights inbounds underneath their own basket. Get it into Suggs. Wagner and Fuller, a little two-man game on the right side. They'll swing it back the other way. Kirby, cross-court pass to Fuller for 3. No good. Rebounded by Shoals Christian.
They went to the zone there, and it was a good look by Colbert Heights. Just didn't fall, but that's one thing that Shoals Christian needs to capitalize off of, is they nearly turn it over here.
Pettis has to back it down, hand it off to Hyde. Back outside to Benson, to Sewell. Sewell inside, spins, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Benson. Second try is good. Really good offensive start here for Shoals Christian. 4 quick points out of the break on 3 offensive trips. Beautiful pass on the other end from Kirby, able to find Ham cutting towards the basket for 2. Inbound pass nearly stolen, but Sewell controls it in the backcourt, able to cross the timeline.
That's something that the Flames have done better of this half is, they've slowed it down on their side of the floor, getting a chance to play their game, run their offense, which is super important, especially on a half where you're in front of your own bench and you can be coached and be told and hear things and see things that your coach sees that you may not see, and having to yell across the court.
Wagnon's three-pointer no good on the other end, rebounded by Benson. Three-point attempt in the corner, no good, rebounded Kirby.
I like that shot by Kirby there.
Good job.
It was one of those that you can get it at any time you want it, but you're wide open. You're in the corner. One of the easiest shots in the game from beyond the arc. You got to take that. Just unfortunately didn't fall for him.
Ham inside spins. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Grutzik. Sewell across half court. It's for a cutter. Finds Pettis. Free throw line jumper. Contested. Rolls all the way around. Won't go. Unlucky shot. Touched every bit of the rim. Nearly dipped down, but couldn't get it to go. Was Pettis as Hyde picks up the foul on the rebound.
Yeah, he was initially open off that gate screen that they set up for him. Had an open look, but unfortunately for him, one of the bigs from Colbert Heights hedged off enough to alter his initial thought process and force him to take a jumper that, like you said, touched every bit of the rim. And good shot for him. Just unfortunately didn't fall. And that seems like that's been the story of this game for both teams.
Kirby gets it inside. Suggs pump fakes in the corner. He'll pull it back out. He drives inside. Kicks. Corner 3, Fuller. No good. Rebounded Ham. Ham puts it back up. Easy 2 points. Great job by Tristan Ham there following that first shot, grabbing the offensive rebound. One pump fake, get the defender off footing, and then easy 2 points. Colbert Heights.
He took that dribble too, get himself gathered to avoid that travel too. So really, really good job playing off 2 there as we get a pump fake and just another unfortunate good look for Shoals Christian that doesn't fall. One of those things that just keep taking them. That's all you can do and all you can say really.
Kirby's fouled on the other end. It's frustrating when you're on the receiving end of those shots where it's getting good looks, you're getting where you need to go, where you want to go, but they'll do everything but won't go down, and you just got to keep fighting, keep getting those same looks, and eventually the numbers game will play out and those open shots will start to fall as Kirby knocks down his first shot at the line.
Yeah, like you said, feels like there's a lid on top of the basket for both teams, and you just can't climb up there and take it off. You got to just put enough shots up to where they will start going through over and over, and you'll find that soft spot in that lid that seems like it's there.
Kirby knocks down the second shot. 20-point lead for Colbert Heights, 37-17. 3 minutes to go in the third period of action. If you're Shoals Christian, you want to try and cut into this a little bit for the fourth quarter. All the way to the basket. Easy layup, Ryland Pettis. Great move to get all the way to the rim. Puts it up for 2. That's one of those shots that they've been having trouble getting to go, but they've been able to get to. Maybe fortunate for Shoals Christian on the next few possessions to have the confidence after that one goes down.
Yeah, and you think about it too, it gives you confidence on the other end of the half-court line too. It's like, all right, I just finally saw the bucket go through as they wind up forcing a jump ball here, which, depending on who you ask, could be considered a turnover. But you see those shots go through, and, this is for both teams really, because like I said, Colbert Heights has also been struggling to shoot the ball. But, you know, it gives you that confidence like, all right, hey, offense isn't working whenever I get to my spot. Let me focus, guard my guy, force a turnover, get an easy bucket, see it go through, and get mine that way.
Shoals fouled on the other end. That's the 5th team foul on Colbert Heights. Shoals Christian will be shooting free throws the rest of the third. 37-19 the score, 2 minutes, 16 seconds to play in the third period.
No, and this is bigger for Shoals Christian than just being able to cut in this lead. As I've looked throughout every dead ball, I see nothing but hands on hips. And not to say that this Flames team is out of shape or anything, but just the way they've been running and scrambling and playing fast right into the hands of Colbert Heights. You know, like I mentioned it in the first half, at the free throw line, take your time. You want to see the ball go through as a shooter, obviously, but, you know, as your bigs, as your other guards, breathe. Just relax.
So
one time in the game, you're going to get a chance to take a breather and not be on the bench. Got to capitalize on it.
Shoals Christian goes 1 for 2 at the line. Ratliff loses the ball on the other end, taken away by Hyde. Sewell, the full court pass, intercepted by Suggs at the free throw line. Suggs looking for the open man. Gets it to the corner. Inside to Ratliff. Ratliff loses the basketball, taken away once again by Shoals Christian. Timeout. Shoals Christian, they'll use it. Reset their backcourt clock for a moment. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
The thing that really stuck out to me when we went to Bank Independent was that family, home, community type feeling.
We felt like we were taken care of. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. We're watching you. We got your back. We're here for you.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't.
Welcome back to Colbert Heights. Shoals Christian able to break the press. Got numbers in transition, but they'll slow it down a little bit. Pettis, back tap, taken away into the hands of Kirby. Kirby goes baseline and dribbles out of bounds. Shoals Christian basketball. Again, we talk about it. The Shoals Christian defense has showed up here in the third period. They just haven't quite been able to answer on offense after they get their stops.
Yeah, and you know, it's not for a lack of lazy passes or anything like that. You know, it's just several times as Colbert Heights draws a foul here. But it's just one of those things. It's like you see something, and by the time you throw it, the ball leaves your hands, it's too late. Yep. So you got to anticipate and just, you know, use your head, use your ball vision, and just be able to make that next pass, make the one that they're not going to see coming, and it's going to lead to a guy being open.
Suggs all the way to the rim. Layup won't go, rebounded by Sewell. Can be tough, too, sometimes when you're the team of lower classification playing on the road at a bigger school. Sewell's floater, no good. He grabs his own rebound, puts up a three, knocks it down. Does Sewell. Great hustle to follow his first miss and knock down that three, cuts the lead to 14.
Yeah, and you know, you mentioned that about tough being a lower classification, you know, and a lot of times depth plays into that. And, you know, not to say that either team has been not utilizing their bench at all, but it's, you know, you look at Shoals Christian's bench, you look at Colbert Heights' bench, pretty deep.
Three-point attempt. Sewell knocks it down. Saw the first one go through, puts up the second one, and just like that, it's an 11-point ball game. 4 seconds to play in the third. They get it up the floor. Ratliff for three at the buzzer, no good. Shoals Christian closes the quarter on a run. Colbert Heights leads this one 37-26. We've got 8 minutes to play in this one. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Welcome back to Colbert Heights High School. Final period to play here in Colbert County. Wildcats lead the Flame 37-26. Shoals Christian closed the third quarter on a big run. Malachi Sewell knocked down a pair of triples at the end of the half. Creates some momentum, and he gets, that's Pettis on the steal in transition, puts up the pump fake. Second attempt is good. It's a 9-point game.
You know, if you're Colbert Heights there, you're hoping that the end of the quarter kind of cooled them off a little bit. This clearly hasn't been the case. It's lit a fire under the Flames and has just given them all the momentum to start this fourth.
Over to Jaden Salih, checks back in for the Wildcats. Hodges, floater, no good, rebounded by Shoals Christian. Colbert Heights, you better step out and guard Malachi Sewell here. He's seen a couple deep ones go through. May not shy away to pull up another one. Looking for some movement, a screen, something is Sewell.
You got to get him or get Pettis open.
Wanted the step back three, but he'll drop it off to Pettis instead. Swing it across. Three-point attempt to Welch. No good, just too strong.
I don't hate the look there. He was wide open, got to take it.
Got that team momentum. Can't be mad at that shot if you're Coach Sampson. Fuller with it on the other end for Colbert Heights. Skips it across to Suggs. Suggs gets the screen from Solly with the handle. On ball pressure. Houston Stanfield picks up the foul. Just a little bit too much contact on that one.
Yeah, he had his hand in there a little too much. I mean, there towards the end when they did blow the whistle, didn't look like a foul from my perspective, but it was the moments before he pulled his hands away to show his palms, which is what you're taught to do as a defender. That was what got him.
Kirby's fouled underneath by Sewell. Second team foul on Shoals Christian of the fourth quarter. Pass deflected, taken away. We've got a jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow favors the Flame. Another takeaway for Shoals Christian. Sewell tried to catch Colbert Heights sleeping. A little too much mustard on that one. Colbert Heights was set up in the backcourt almost like they thought they had the basketball there.
I thought that they did as well, because I thought that Shoals Christian got it coming out of the fourth quarter, but clearly I was not paying attention myself.
6 minutes to go in this one, a 9-point ball game. Colbert Heights leads 37-28. 3 team fouls already for Shoals Christian, 0 for Colbert Heights. Wildcats get set on offense. They give it off to Suggs. Suggs tries to get it inside, deflected, taken away by Shoals Christian.
A good look, too.
Sewell spins, floats, nearly gets the and one to go, but he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Draws the foul on Caden Kirby. Malachi Sewell show here in the second half. He's really turned his offensive game up a notch.
Yeah, between him and Pettis, and hopefully for them, Colbert Heights doesn't figure that out and calls a timeout to not only catch a breather, but to talk about the game plan for these next 5.5 minutes, saying, hey, let's focus on taking these two guys out of the game, make the other Flames beat us. But that's where you trust your teammates enough to step up and fill that role.
Sewell's second one dips down, but comes back out, rebounded by Tristan Ham. Nearly gets the second shot to go, but cuts the lead down to 8. 5 minutes and 24 seconds to play. Colbert Heights basketball in the hands of Caleb Fuller. Goes to the left wing, tries to get it down low, but not open. Drops it off to Wagner. He'll go to the right wing. Looking for some help. Gets the screen from Kirby. Ham with the basketball, back off to Fuller. Suggs gets the screen, drives left, tied up. Get the foul on the left side. That one be charged to Stanfield.
You know, Shoals Christian switching up to this 2-3 zone here on this inbound. I'd like to see a little bit more of that from them in the remainder of this fourth quarter. Is that's where their only turnover that they have forced came from. They just forced a miss there on that shot. You know, but they picked up 4 fouls when trying to guard man-to-man, and, you know, not to say that they can't match up with Colbert Heights, but it just seems like they've had more success on the defensive end when they've not been playing that man-to-man.
Sewell and Pettis, a little two-man game to get it inbounds. Sewell drives, trapped in the corner, skips it back outside to Max Welch. Timeout. Shoals Christian, they'll take a full timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. 4.5 minutes to go in this one. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Welcome back. Colbert Heights High School. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this one. An 8-point lead for Colbert Heights. Shoals Christian been storming back over the last few minutes. They've got the basketball. Chance to dig into this Colbert Heights lead even more. Sewell with the ball. Hands it off to Pettis. Pettis, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Suggs.
You know, he may have missed that shot and missed it short. Probably going to blame fatigue there a little bit, but he got to his spot, and I'm sure that's something he works on every day. It was a good shot, good look.
Probably a look they wanted right there. One of the two guys they want to get the basketball to. Yes. Sewell and Kirby tied up underneath the basket. They'll charge Sewell with the foul. Say he got a little bit too much of Kirby's arm. As the fifth. It's the 15th foul of the fourth for Shoals Christian. Will send Caden Kirby to the free throw line for 2. Just 2 team fouls for Colbert Heights here in the fourth. First shot from Kirby, no good. Second try is good from Caden Kirby, pushes it back out to 9. Few is the 3-possession ball game here. Sewell gets it across, drops it off for Welch. He's doubled, back to Sewell. Sewell steps into a 3. Good, knocks it down. Malachi Sewell, big shot after big shot, cuts it to 6. 3.5 minutes to go. Kirby is fouled on the other end. Looked like he may have traveled, but they'll say Sewell fouled him before his foot started sliding. 1 for 2 at the line on his last trip. He'll have 2 more right here. First shot, no good from Kirby. Kirby splits once again at the free throw line, pushes it back to 7. 7-point lead. Sewell looks to get it across half court once again. Breaks the press, he's doubled across the line, splits the defenders, gets it in to Stanfield, and underneath the basket, Davis Lane is fouled. They'll say the foul is on the floor. 3rd team foul for Colbert Heights. 2 more until Shoals Christian will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
I think that's what you got to do here. You got to try to get those 2 more fouls so you can get to the line, get the ball in the hands of your playmakers and see if they can make a play that'll get them to the line as well.
Pettis drives, baseline, pull-up jumper, no good. Bounced on the front of the rim a couple times, but couldn't go down. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs swings it. Kirby finds a cutting Ham, and Ham's fouled on his way up. It's not all bad if you're Shoals Christian sending them to the free throw line here. Any chance to stop the clock right now, you'll take it. Extend this game as long as you can, especially with Colbert Heights not having the best night at the free throw line so far.
That's what I was about to say. The way the Wildcats have been shooting it from the charity strike, you know, it's like I mentioned in the first half. Use this as a free timeout.
Ham's first free throw is no good. 7 points is the lead for Colbert Heights.
That is one thing I would like to see from the Flames here, though. Slow it down a little bit. You know, you've gotten your looks. You've made a couple of baskets, big baskets to get yourself back in the game. Slow it down.
Ham's second shot, no good.
See, now you come down with that board right there. That's when you push it because you make them get into a scramble mode. Right here, Wildcats getting their press set up. They're letting them get it in and not really trapping the ball until Sewell or Pettis have got it once they cross the half-court line. Didn't right there because they broke it too quick.
Sewell shot blocked. With an offensive rebound, Shoals Christian turnaround jumper, no good. Batted around and into the hands of Max Welch. Mid-range jumper. That one may have been a little ill-advised. Rebound by Colbert Heights.
Yeah, just don't think he was aware of where he was on the floor right there.
Kirby gets inside off the glass. 2 quick points. Timeout. Colbert Heights. We'll stay right here with it. 9-point ball game. 2.5 minutes to go.
You know, if you're the Flames here, you got to drop a better press break here because you know that they're calling this timeout to not only give themselves that breather that has been so valuable throughout this game, but to also draw up something saying, "Hey, I've got this stop for you. Get to your spot. Find your guy." You know, stuff they work on all year long.
Regardless of the outcome of this one, what a tremendous job by Shoals Christian to battle back. and make it a ball game. I mean, Colbert Heights led by as many as 18 in the second half. To cut it down to 9, they cut it down to 7 earlier in this one, but 2.5 minutes to go. They've got the basketball. It's not over yet. Nearly turned over in the backcourt right there. Able to cross the timeline into the hands of Sewell. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Ham.
I'd like to see him take one more dribble and get a little closer to the basket. Not that the floater's a bad shot. It's just you got to give it a chance like he has been giving it. That's not the first floater he's taken tonight, but it's just one of those shots. Say, hey, see if I can get one step closer to the basket, go up with it, maybe draw a foul.
He's been so great all night when he's had his feet set. Would have liked for him to step into one a little bit more than he did.
Yeah, just play off 2 there. And if you don't have it, then kick it back out, get it back.
It's 2 minutes left. Plenty of time in a nine-point ball game.
No shot clock. You don't have to have it all back. You just got to get scores and stops, which I know sounds simple, and that's pretty much what the game of basketball is. But in key situations like this, like for me, Stanfield's out here picking up Suggs all the way out of the volleyball line. He's not a threat out there. I mean, not that he can't shoot from there, none of them can shoot from there. So we get a backcourt violation. This, again, goes back to
Caleb Fuller steps across the line, and the ball's passed to him. He looked like he wasn't ready for it. Minute 23 seconds to play. 9-point lead for Colbert Heights.
Like I said, it goes back to just getting a score and a stop. This is big. You get a bucket here, 2 or 3, doesn't matter. You get a bucket here. Shoot, even get to the free throw line.
Pettis fouled. He's fouled on the shot. Pettis will head to the line to shoot 2. That's the 4th foul. Shoals Christian will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Rylan Pettis, 2 shots at the line. First one's up. No good off the back iron.
Need this one. I mean, all of them are important, don't get me wrong, but in a 9-point game, they're practically giving them to you. You got to at least go 1 for 2 here.
Pettis' second shot is up and good. It's a chance to set up your press, too.
Yeah.
Put pressure on Kirby in the backcourt. Kirby picks up his dribble. He's looking for some help, skips it up the floor, able to get it to Wagner. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go.
Now it's just simple keep away for the Wildcats. How well can you hang on to the ball? How well can you make your free throws? Because you know they're coming after you.
Foul with 54.6 seconds to go. This one charged to Levi Grutzik. Caden Kirby will head to the line. 54.6 seconds, 8-point lead, a chance to make it 9 and 10 on this trip to the line. First shot from Kirby. Touches every inch of the rim and goes down. Shooter's touch. Last thing you want to do if you're Colbert Heights right here is pick up a foul underneath the basket.
100%. You know, you want to set up your press, make or miss, set it up. Honestly, I'd say miss here. You don't set it up just because you don't commit a foul. But off of 2 makes right there, you set it up. And you just basically do everything you can to slow them down and make them waste clock.
10-point lead. Makes it a 4-score game. Sewell gets inside. Guarded. Up underhand floater. No good. Rebounded by Carter Suggs. That may be.
You got to start fouling at some point if you're Shoals Christian here, or get a turnover.
Turned over. Pettis all the way up the floor. Is fouled by Suggs, and he'll head to the free throw line. Trailing by 10, 25.4 seconds to go.
You got to pick up. You got a full court pick up here for the rest of the way if you're the Flames. Just try to make them turn it over.
First shot from Pettis, good.
And make sure that you do everything you can to keep Suggs from getting the ball. He's obviously been the leading scorer for the Wildcats. maybe not tonight, but the other Wildcats haven't shot well from the line.
Second attempt from Pettis. No good. Rebounded by Kirby. He skips it up to Wagner. Just trying to dribble out the clock now is Colbert Heights. Sewell pick up the foul. Justin Thompson heading to the free throw line. He is 68.4% from the line on the season. Nine-point advantage, 17.9 seconds to go. Thompson, first free throw is good.
You never want to say after a bucket that it's over, but he puts this one in right here. That may just dampen the flames.
I don't see Tracy McGrady on that bench.
I don't either.
Sewell steps into a three. Off the back iron. Rebounded Pettis. Floats it up, no good. Rebounded by Fuller. And one last foul by Shoals Christian with 5 seconds to go. Colbert Heights 45, Shoals Christian 34. Caleb Fuller to the free throw line, a chance to make it 13, the lead with 4.9 seconds left in this one. Regardless of the outcome of this one, we've said it a couple times tonight, just a tremendous job by Shoals Christian to battle back into this one, whether they come out on the winning end of this one or not. I mean, just a tremendous effort by Malachi Sewell and Rylan Pettis and the rest of this Flame basketball team. They've played tremendous in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you never want to settle for those moral victories as the final buzzer sounds. But it's one of those things like, hey, you hang your hat on that. You be proud of that. You take that, how hard you fought into your area games in the games that matter.
All that matters now
is not to say that this game didn't matter, but everyone knows that your county tournament games, which has already happened, your area games, those are the big ones. Those are the ones you have to and want to take. And if you can hang your hat on a fight like tonight, then I see no difficulties in the future for the Flames.
What a tremendous showing by Colbert Heights behind the hands of Caleb Fuller and Carter Suggs. They take home the win here tonight at home. Thank you for joining us. Watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, I'm Bryce Balch, joined by my partner Will Jacobs and our producer Sam Camp. We'll see you later.
This is the X Sports Network.